This facility here, the Avery Aquatic Center, when it first opened in 2001, was clearly the premier outdoor aquatics facility in the U.S. and arguably one of the top 5 in the world. And here we are 20 years later, and it still holds that same value.
We have this, incredible history of the last 20 years of this facility and what it's done on campus and what it's done for the sports. The Stanford student athletes who have had the privilege to train and compete here, and other athletes who have had a chance to compete in this facility from other teams in other parts of the U.S. and of the world. And I actually have some firsthand knowledge of this facility before this incredible renovation that the Avery family made possible, having been a student athlete here and being a member of the swim team and graduating in 1985. This facility, while it was an outstanding outdoor facility in its time, was really transformed by what the Avery family was able to do and made possible here at Stanford. Because of my background, spending most of my life in pools, I also had the ability to work closely with the design architect on this facility as well. And it was a really unique project in that the Avery family, largely through Brian, we worked really closely together. And Brian and the Avery family had a lot of great input in terms of what went into the design of this facility. It was an experience that I'll never forget, and it was one of those where really being able to see the vision of a donor family in this case, and see it happen, and then to be able to experience what they had envisioned. It was a pretty special experience.
And the stadium pool is absolutely a game changer.
I mean, the facilities, for as grand as it is, it's also intimate. And so you feel as a spectator a real part of the game because it's just you're right on top of it. There's not a better place to actually view an aquatic event than the Avery Aquatic Center.
This venue is world class because there is so many fast swimmers and so many fast competitions here, but more than anything, it's just a beautiful venue, so it makes a wonderful space for people to want to swim fast.
It really is a world-class destination for aquatic sports. I remember coming here in 2011 for a meet when I was just entering high school and just walking onto the pool deck and thinking, this is swimming heaven. I mean, there are 2 long course pools, another 25-yard pool, a diving well, just so much space. And as an athlete here, you really get to utilize all of it and really reap the benefits of being in swimming heaven.
To be surrounded by fantastic individuals, people who are highly motivated, highly achieving, and are the best in their profession. It's hard not to feel like you want to be a part of it and you want to follow in their footsteps and do everything you can to uphold what makes this place so great, and it is the people.
Well, I think every time you have competition, you have a sense of building community, and when the student athletes who occupy the pool bring out the very best in people and they want to watch and they want to see what unfolds, you could have some world record breaking events certainly to witness. And so to be a part of that and to witness it and to say that you were there, I think means a lot. And many people can recount many great stories that have unfolded here at Avery Aquatics. And so that's what makes this place special and part of the lore of Stanford.
There is a championship mindset when you walk into this facility. You carry with you the Avery name, the Stanford name, and you want to make sure you do right by both. And our teams know that, and all of our aquatic sports, when they walk in the facility here every day, there's a sense of pride in being part of the larger aquatic community. Between our swimming and diving teams, our water polo teams, our synchronized swimming team, they walk in and want to be the very best in the country from an NCAA perspective.
It's awesome to be able to train at Avery. Obviously, we've had lots of competitions here and lots of wins here, winning seasons here, but it's also awesome to have the alumni meet here and be able to see the rich history of Stanford women's swimming, but also be able to continue to train here as I work towards my Olympic goals.
When I think about this place, when we think home of champions and aquatics here at Avery Aquatic Center, I think about the daily life, the buzz that you get from walking around this place and the electricity that is just right above your head at all times, everywhere you go in this aquatic facility. But it really came to a head in 2016. So we get to the Rio Olympics, and unbelievable what our swimmers did, what our water polo players did, and come home to think, I think 12 gold medals accounted for right here at Avery. I mean, talk about the center of the aquatic universe.
It's hard to believe when we were crafting this video where we're talking about a venue that is 20 years old. It doesn't look it, certainly in first impression, and as you walk the facility and you look in the back areas, you know that this has an opportunity to continue to train the best and brightest. And for that, we're just so grateful to the Avery family for making this happen, to have the vision to make this happen, and then continuing to improve it as we go along. And so I think on behalf of all the coaches and student athletes that utilize this venue on a regular basis, we just say thank you.
For the entire Stanford community, whether it's the rec swimmer who comes here to escape and find themselves just having a half hour, 45 minutes to get in the water and relax and work out a bit, to the most elite level aquatics athletes, this is a destination for people on campus.
I just want to tell the Avery family, it is amazing, 20 years with this place as the center of the water polo universe.
I just can't say enough about what they've done and what they've done for the athletic programs and how many lives they've touched by what they've done. Again, from afar, very humbled people, just incredible, and they do it because of the appreciation of the university and the athletic department.